Space and Recreation Action Plan for the years 2011 through 2018. That's the way I'm going to go with it, but is everyone comfortable?
Yeah,
with
as
that?
long as you
That
get the
makes
dates in there, yeah.
Okay. Now we'll see if I can say it twice.
And then it's gonna go to conservation.
Right, we're going to move it to, we're going to forward it to
Are you going to
conservation.
forward it with your approval?
Yes. Yes, I didn't say that.
Good luck, Jim.
Okay, here we go. I move that we forward to the Conservation Committee with the Board of Selectmen's approval, the Town of Wilbraham's Open Space and Recreation Plan dated 2010 and amended April 16th, 2013, included in that document is the Open Space and Recreation Action Plan dated April 16th, 2013. And the plan is for a period of for the years 2011 through 2018. I'm sure Candace will make it sound a little bit better than what I just did, but is that the spirit of what we just agreed on?
I'll second it.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Can you repeat that?
Sure. I move
No.
that Bob.
Move to forward to the Conservation Commission with the Board of Selectmen's approval, the Open Space and Recreation Plan dated 2010, amended April 16, 2013, included the Open Space Action Plan dated April 16, 2013, for the years of 2011 to 2013. 18.
18,
yeah.
Man, does she type fast?
Very good, Candace.
Suggestion,
Yes.
that you forward it to the Conservation Commission and the Planning Board?
We are going to do that.
No, but put that in the motion also?
Well, it's being forwarded, here's where I'm gonna split a hair here. It's being forwarded to the Conservation Commission because they're the committee that has to actually forward it to the state. It's being forwarded to the Planning Board and any other boards that had input in this as a matter of courtesy so they can see what the final document looked like. But the motion I just made is not asking for anyone else to weigh in on this other than the Conservation Commission, which is the body that indeed is going to forward this to the state. That was my intent of what I...
Mhm. Okay. Any other questions? Good? Nothing? Solar array at the landfill.
So I have in your folder the latest version of the term sheet. I think most of the issues that we raised and had been discussing with them have now been included. I'd like you to take a look at that and get back to if there are any comments or concerns still with that. I think they seem to have addressed most of the ones we were concerned about. Mostly being able to get out of any agreement should numbers come in higher than we expected.
Well, that was the key. That was the key. Is there any out clause for either Bob, say 10 years into this program?
No, once it's built, there isn't an out clause. Once it's built, the out clauses are all up to the point of built. I don't think they could do that. It's part of, part of their getting tax credits and part of their investing.
Right. I mean, my biggest fear is what I brought up before, and with them is the legislative actions that create this benefit for American capital and how they get paid.
Mhm.
So if legislation changes 10 years into this, I don't want the town of Wilbraham left holding the bag.
That wouldn't be holding the bag. There is no,
The wording-
there's no risk on that.
But the wording on the original document said otherwise, that if the legislation changed, we could be liable for the cost of the system.
It wasn't on down the road. It was if if the numbers or the legislation for the additional, whatever those things that have to be re-upped.
Yeah, the asterisks and all that stuff,
Asterisks.
yeah, the rebate stuff.
But that's prior to build, not after.
Prior, yeah, but I mean, they're still paid yearly.
Once it's built, they're gonna be giving us the same coupon credits, regardless of whether it's in their benefit or not. They're locking in themselves to what they're providing to us.
Yearly though, right? Aren't they, isn't this a yearly thing? That they're getting their credits, American Capital benefits yearly from this.
And that's
array.
completely isolated from us.
Right, but I mean, I was reading with the legislative part of it, that if the legislation changes,
Right.
we could be liable for that difference. Meaning
That-
that they're not benefiting as much from the rebate.
I'll look at that again, but that's not my understanding, Bob.
Well, if memory serves, that had to do with the interim time between when we make our decision and when it actually is up and running. But we'll double check that.
Please.
Yeah, no problem.
I know one of the other concerns that was brought up at I think it was the night of the presentation, it might have been after that, is that this will not provide all the electricity for the town buildings. I'm thinking that it said 80%, if I remember correctly. Is the estimate.
Yeah, but it's gonna cover all of them. In fact, they've come back to us saying that they're not sure that we even have enough